He's such a smart player. He has a feel. He knows, okay, could come in here. But the composure from everyone, Declan, Udegaard, look at this ball. Look at the run. Look at the finish lines. These guys, you give these young guys confidence, and they've got that now. They're a problem. They really are. I love that celebration as well. And he missed a pen just before.
It says a lot about his mentality as well, doesn't it, to respond to that setback from earlier in the game, Joe?
Yeah, I think he's an absolute...
...as well, doesn't it, to respond to that setback from earlier in the game, Joe?
Yeah, I think he's an absolute brilliant player. I think he's actually England's most important player. I think he gives... that's a complete different entity, but... And Arsenal, I think him coming back in for the first leg. You have to remember, his injury might have been another 10 days as well, and he misses these 2 legs. And I think it's a very, very different story if Saka don't play, because I think the impact. I know it was Declan Rice's night in the first leg, and Declan was brilliant, but I think the impact of having Saka in that team, not just for the Arsenal team and their fan base, but also the opposition. I think he frightens the life out of people because he's so direct. He scores goals. And Owen's right, it was a brilliant, brilliant goal. Yeah. And to do it, having the, listen, he fluffed his lines for the penalty, and it's horrible when you have moments like in games, and it can, and the best players can just dust themselves off and go and do things like that. And he is one of the best players, believe me.
He's got experience of having to do that before as well, but he's just getting stronger and stronger. It was Marino who assisted him. It was beautiful. And also a second assist for Marino for that Martinelli goal in stoppage time.
But look, Lindsay, you get a goal up, you play on the break. Martinelli makes an amazing run. Great ball from Marino. How quick are you? Martinelli, way too quick. And a brilliant finish. And that's the recipe. Can you defend well? And can you attack? We saw Inter do it, and Arsenal. I just think they have a really good blend, and I think now they're really starting to believe. Before the 2 ties, you would have said no. There's no way they can beat Real Madrid or not. But now they've knocked them out, and they've done it in the manner that they did. Every single Arsenal player, manager, fan will believe they can knock PSG out without question. But that's a blueprint. Defend well, hit them on the counter.
Do you know what I think? I think if Arsenal are in a title race, I would give them no chance, because I just think, but the fact that they've got this energy and they can focus it all on that, they have got a chance.
It's a good point. And they've got Declan Rice as well in the form of his life in that midfield, Owen. It was a masterclass from him in both legs.
Joe knows what it's like when you come through as a player and you have a big name, and then you play in a game like this against some of the guys you've looked up to for decades. You've been watching the Champions League as a young lad at West Ham, and then you play against your heroes, and then you eclipse them. It's such a powerful feeling. And I thought Deck showed why he's going to be one of the best, because in a game full of superstars, he was probably the biggest star in that first leg. Today, he got man of the match in both games, Lindsay. And I love that about Deck. He's very humble, takes the award, no big celebrations, scores 2 free kicks, like prime David Beckham. And he gets better the bigger the game gets. And that's the sign of a top player. Deck's only going to get better. And he's still in his infancy. And I just think, going there, playing in the Bernabeu, one of the hardest games to play in, and playing with such confidence, tells you all you need to know about Declan Rice.
There was a point where we thought he was going to miss the first leg of the semi-final as well, because he was given a yellow card. Real Madrid were awarded a penalty, but after a VAR check, the referee overturned his decision, rescinded the yellow card for Rice, which means he can feature. But you knew watching that he really believed that Mbappe had dived. You kind of know he's not that kind of player who would... Who would shout at the referee like that?
We've all told off our kids, and they're pleading, and you look at them, and they're so sad. It wasn't me. But Declan, you saw his face. He really believed it wasn't. And when you saw the replays, I think Ali did really well in comms, because he saw it straight away live. It was his arms was on him, like Mbappe, but he's just felt it and gone. And I think Declan, it was great. First of all, great to see it not given, and also we wouldn't want him missing the first leg of the semi-final. Absolutely brilliant.
Arsenal are going to need him in this form. Brave decision from the referee as well, in that stadium, in front of that crowd. We're going to get more reaction now from the Bernabeu with Reshman Chowdhury, Steve McManaman and Martin Keown.
I can tell you it's been an absolutely incredible night here at the Santiago Bernabeu. The noise, the tension, the anticipation, but Arsenal overcame all of it. Martin, it feels like a coming of age for this side. What impressed you the most?
Well, the whole team really, every single one of them. The wide players, Saka, Martinelli, they've just done an amazing job tonight here. They were young men. Saka just 2 weeks ago was coming back from major surgery. He was magnificent again here tonight. Misses a penalty. It was tense, nervy in those first 30 minutes. It never really created any rhythm. I think that helped Arsenal, all of that, contentious decisions that were being made early on. But, the way that Declan Rice took a hold of the game and controlled things in midfield, and then, a wonderful evening for Arsenal.
It really was. Very much the opposite over the two legs for Real Madrid as well. So convincingly beaten.
Yep.
The inquest definitely in full swing already. How are they going to receive this?
Terribly, like they normally do. Heads will roll. Manager will leave at the end of the season, probably. Barcelona are ahead of them in the league, have beaten them convincingly twice this year. They got them in the Copa del Rey final, but they'll have to win to rescue something from the season. But it was a poor performance over the two legs, but it's indicative of how Real Madrid have been playing. They have not been playing well. If anybody's been seeing them, they've seen them struggle in La Liga and in the cup matches, and it carried on today, and Arsenal were convincing winners over the two legs. No problems whatsoever.
No problems whatsoever. Huge night, as I say, for Arsenal then here at the Bernabeu, and it is PSG who will wait in the semis.